Hi. There's a glare. Hold on. That's better? No, it's not better. Uh, Is it Friday yet? I'm so tired. Happy Thursday to you. For lunch today, having an apple and leftover breakfast. So I had Afghan saltfish, callaloo, and fried dumpling. Not dumpling, fried breadfruit. So yeah, let me do that again. So I have Afghan saltfish, callaloo, and fried breadfruit for lunch. So, and an apple. Yeah. I'm eating the apple first. Not really hungry. So yeah. Food was really good today. Mm-hmm. So, happy Thursday. So, oops, today's lunch. Oh, it's leftover breakfast. Breakfast was good today. Like, really good. So, this right here is callaloo. I guess American would probably look like collard greens. I don't know. Never eaten collard greens. That's what I can describe it based on the look. Roast breadfruit and ackee saltfish. Ackee saltfish is the national dish of Jamaica. Like, it's really good. Ackee is actually poisonous if it is eaten when it's not fully open. So yeah, you have to ensure that it's open, like all the pods are open before you cook it. And it takes a lot of work because you have to open them, take out the seeds, clean them, put oil on them. If you're going to leave it, you put it in the freezer, or you just boil it and cook it. Some people eat it alone, some people eat it with pork, corn pork, or most people just eat it with saltfish, which is a national dish, ackee and saltfish. And breadfruit is top tier. One of my favorite food ever. Roast breadfruit. This saltfish is what everybody else calls codfish or cod. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Good afternoon. Today is Thursday. I hope that you've been having a wonderful week so far. I said I was still out here for 1 hour. 1 hour. 1 hour. You know when the food is good? When you're dancing while eating. Top tier food. I guess Jamaican food is top tier. You have so many great foods. My lunch is done. So many great food in Jamaica, and that's lunch. That's good. And then I'll have it with some cranberry water. Yeah. Shouldn't be drinking this, but let's see. Wow. Total sugar in this is 35 grams. Total carbohydrate, 35 grams. Includes 35 grams of added sugar. Protein, 0%. Calories is 140 per serving, and this is one serving per container. The container is one serving. It's 20 liters, 600 milliliters of drink, of sugar. Cholesterol 0, total fat 0, sodium 25 milligrams. This is crazy. Let's look at the ingredients, right? Purified water, cane sugar, red cranberry juice concentrate, red grape juice concentrate, citric acid, natural cranberry flavor, sodium hexamethaphosphate, metaphosphate, right, which is a preservative, sodium benzoate, which is another preservative, and disodium to protect flavor. All these things we put in our bodies, right? Let's just, this is sugar right here, just sugar. But this one is not as sweet to me. Maybe my taste buds are recalibrating, but still. Alright, let's take my meds before I forget. And then wonder if I did take them. So I have metformin for my diabetes. And azathioprine for my autoimmune disease. Yeah, to just keep me alive, I guess. I don't know. I'm just here living by the grace of God. I was going through TikTok yesterday, right, last night, and there was this thing that I saw and it made me giggle. And it says, I hope I remember correctly, but I'm paraphrasing, right? And it says, humans, or you, me, I, you, we don't hear God's voice because we already made up in our mind what we want him to say. Isn't it true though? Hi Shalon. No, it's not a health drink, it's just cran water. There's nothing healthy about it. And it is so true that it's true. We make up in our minds before we go to God, right? And we say, this is what I want God to say, this is what I want to hear from God. So when we actually go to him, we're not going to hear anything because we already made up in our minds what we want to hear, and that clouds us all. So yeah, so we might think we hear something which is not of God or from God. Yes, I'm going there today. There's a lot of things that, you know, life is very fickle, and things happen in life and you don't know why they happen to you. All right, put it this way, you know, in that moment you're like, you can't see the reason for things happening because you're in the situation, you're going through the valley, you're going through a dark time, you're just not having a good day, you're just not having the best of days or the best of time for a long time, and it feels like the whole world is against you or that the whole world is just attacking you. Sometimes I feel that way. I remember, I guess my testimony, I remember when I was, everything happened for a reason. Before I said that, everything happens for a reason, and you will not, or you may not know the reason why it is happening right then and there in the moment until after. And they're like, oh, that is why. Okay, I see you, Jesus. So I was looking somewhere to live, right? I think last year, was it last year? Yes, last year. Or some for some time. And there was this place that I really liked. It looked really nice, you know. So I think it was a studio apartment. And something about it threw it off because they said it included light, water, um, and gas. So I'm like, gas? I'm like, gas? It included gas? I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. Okay. What does this mean? And that threw me off a bit. But then when I went to look at the place, right, the realtor was not answering her phone. She was not answering her phone. I'm like, why is she not answering her phone, right? Anyway, she got back to me like long after and said that she had an emergency and all of that. So I'm like, okay. And I never went to look at the place. I never went to physically look inside or see the place. So I'm like, okay. And it was up, I think it was on the second floor or so, but it was not on the ground floor. And I'm like, okay. And then the laundry is on the ground floor, so you gonna have to go down and up the stairs, up and down the stairs, and you want to do laundry. Anyways, I'm like, okay, maybe it's not for me. And then there was this other place where I currently live, right? And everything is on one level. It's on the ground floor. I don't have to go up any stairs to do laundry. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to climb stairs, right? And then recently, when I had my surgery, right? The whole pain thing and the whole surgery situation, I'm like, okay, God, I see you. Because I'm like, if I had gotten that place, right? Imagine me having surgery that same day, having surgery the Wednesday, and the Thursday when I went home, I have to be climbing stairs to go into into my own house. Imagine a task was for me. They were teaching me to crutch walk, right? But there's a specific way you have to use a crutch so you don't fall down, and you have to learn how to maneuver the crutch. And the stairs part was the hardest part. Imagine me being in so much pain climbing up and down the stairs. So I'm saying that to say, in the moment, you may not see or you may not know the reason why you're going through certain situations. It may seem like the world is against you. Believe me, I've been there. I still think the world is against me, okay? And yeah, it all works out in the end. You may not, like I said, you may not see it right now. You may not understand it right now, like what is the reason for all of this. But best believe that you will understand later on. And you will see the reason why later on. Believe me. Trust me, I've been through too much, and I think yesterday when I was talking to the therapist, she asked me why is it that I was so emotional. Although she said if I wasn't emotional, she would think that something was wrong with me. But I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm emotional. Maybe because I think that it's a weakness. And she's like, it's what? And I'm like, okay, maybe not a weakness, but I'm just tired of being strong all the time. It's too much work being strong. It's too hard. Just being strong all the time. It takes a lot of work. I just think it takes a lot to just be strong. all of the time, and I just want a soft life. My boyfriend said to me, you have a soft life, you're not doing anything. But you know, a soft life, I think, well, I guess soft life doesn't mean you don't have problems in your life. Everyone may have problems. You know, some people just choose not to talk about them or keep busy like I do. Keep my mind occupied so I don't think about the past or think about certain things that I don't want to think about, because I think that when I am alone and not doing anything, just there with my thoughts, I think about things, or not necessarily, things come up in my memory that I thought I put away, and I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. I just want to move on with my life and keep it pushing and keep it going. But that's not a good thing. You know, you need to talk to someone, talk to anyone about it. Writing is good. You can get a journal. You can just write down your thoughts in there. You know? Yeah. Life is funny. Life is fickle. Life is a lot of things. Life is rough and life is tough. Knowing what you've been through, would you change anything? Oh, that's a good question. Just done. Would I change anything? Wow, that's a tough one. Wow. Surprisingly, I think the answer is no. If I could do life over again, I would maybe do life over again. But would I want my memories of all the knowledge that I have now? Would that be cheating? Would that be cheating? If I have all the knowledge that I have now to do life over? I don't know. Uh, would I do it again? I love my life, so I guess I would. I'll do it again. But if I could keep all my memories, I'd probably be rich right now. I would probably be wealthy because I would have started investing when I turned 18. And I would have bought some stocks. And I would be rich. I would be wealthy. And I would, like buy land, all of that. Yeah. I think black people, we hardly do generational wealth. I think so. Yeah. But if I ever have children, I would ensure that they learn everything that I know, and what I don't know, I will be glad to give them the assistance to learn all of that information. Because, you know, when you start investing, you should start investing. If you haven't already, you should go talk to a broker and invest. That's how people stay wealthy. That's how people make money. They make money from dividends, right? So Massey is a Caribbean Massey is a Trinidadian company. It's here in Jamaica also. I think Trinidadian dollar is stronger than Jamaican dollar. So because of the oil, but at the same time, all the people you have met, which would you should not make in the first place? Have I met someone that I wish I didn't meet? Yes, but then I don't know. Would that change who I am? Would I be the same person? I don't know. I guess situations and circumstances shape us and form us into who we are. So if it is that life has dealt you a bad hand and given you a few blows and punches, you may you may become tough and cold and guarded, and it will be hard for persons to get to know you or persons to come close to you, you know. So I guess all of us have some people that we wish we didn't meet. uh, yeah. But would you still be the same person if you didn't meet them? Because sure, you know, some persons we need to understand, you know, people, not everybody that we've met or everybody or everyone that we come in contact with is meant to stay in our lives forever. You lose friends, you outgrow friends. Um, your priorities change, you don't see eye to eye anymore. So you part ways. But at the same time you've learned something from that friendship. You've learned something from that encounter. And you may learn not to do it again. Or you may learn to just be cautious and, you know, keep one eye open, as Jamaicans say. But it's important to not let people or circumstances define who you are or change who you are as a person. The core value or the core person, the core being that you are, that what makes you you, that what makes Sheldon Sheldon, what makes Hyacinth Hyacinth. Yeah, don't let anybody change that about you, because that's you giving people power, and you can't give somebody that much power over you. You can't give somebody any power over you. That's control, and yeah, that's not good. You should be able to have a mind of your own and say, okay, this is it, this is the end of that, and don't let anybody feel as if they can control you, control what you say, what you do, or anything like that. Life is short. Just live it. I always say do whatever you want to do. As long as you're not hurting yourself or hurting anybody else, do it. If you want to jump off of a cliff, meaning do bungee jumping or do rock climbing, skydiving, swimming, don't let someone's fear, their fear, you know, prevent you from doing whatever you want to do. If you want to go back to school and learn something, a new skill, do it. You want to do it. Believe me, life is short. You never know what will happen. I'm a testament to that. I was perfectly fine. Remember, I was perfectly fine in April, one night in April of 2021. I was perfectly fine. I didn't think that anything was wrong with me. I didn't think so. And then the next day I woke up, I was partially blind. So do whatever you want to do, as long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else. Are you a guarded person since you were young, or no, you are the guarded person? I've always been guarded. I've never really trusted people because I've been hurt from a young age. So I've never really trusted people. I've never really trusted anybody. So, but that didn't change who I am. That didn't change the person I've always been, which is a loving, caring, helpful person. It still don't change who I am. I am guarded, but I don't shut people out completely. I give people a chance, give them a benefit of the doubt until they prove themselves wrong. So yeah. Yeah, you just have to do what it is that you want to do, you know? Even this is, I guess, yeah, if you want to do a particular subject at school, and then all your friends doing something else, and because they don't want to feel left out, you're going to do follow them. But that's not what you want to do. Do what you want to do, and it's okay to be the odd one out. Believe me, it's okay to not have it all figured out. It's okay to take life one day at a time. It's okay to take life one step at a time. I know it's hard to live in the present because we think so much about the past and we are like, I shouldn't have done that, I shouldn't have, but you did it. That's the thing, you already did whatever you did. You cannot go back and change it, but you can make changes to ensure it doesn't happen again in the future. And we spend so much time in the past and we spend so much time in the present. You know, we it's crazy. Like we spend little time in the present, and I think that we should live in the moment, you know, and spend no time in the past and look to the future, plan for the future, but don't live there. Do trust women more than men, or trust men more than women? Um, it depends on how I feel about you. I know Jamaicans have a thing that we say, "My spirit take you." So it depends on our first encounter and how I feel when we first interact. That will determine what happens. If my spirit take you, if I feel like say I want good somebody, I'm speaking part or some person may not understand. If I feel that you are a good person and my intuition likes you, if my inner person likes you, then yeah, it's a go. Yeah, I don't know. Do I think I interact with more male than females. Yeah. Mm, I don't know. Don't know. I have better interaction with male, maybe because of my father. Maybe my father and I had a good relationship, had an okay relationship before he died. Um, but yeah, I don't know. But just don't let people change who you are. You know, don't let them be the reason you become cold and guarded to the point that you don't let anyone in. Like, shut off completely. But remember, you know, life is short. Life is short. Life is short, 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 short. Do I think devious men are women? Men are women are men? Everyone can be devious. Every single person can be devious. We're humans. All of us can be bad because we all have the choice. Remember, that's how the whole Bible came about, and people were talking about the whole story of Adam and Eve and the apple, and they were talking, or the fruit. Why didn't God stop them from eating the fruit? And it all comes down to choice. We always have a choice. Believe you me, we always have a choice. The choices may not always be easy or simple and straightforward as we would like them to be, but we always have a choice, and you can choose to be devious or you can choose not to. But every human can be devious. And I guess it takes a right, not want to say right situation, it takes a type of situation to make a person devious or to think certain devious thoughts. You know? Like, you know, what would do if someone hurt your child or hurt a family member? It takes a situation to make someone do things. Like who? Anybody. Any situation. It takes, you know, that. Like if someone hurts someone you love, you can choose to or not to. You understand? Well, that's how I look at it. Na, 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 na. Like who? Or what do you mean by like who? Have you experienced a loved one hurting you? Yes. That's the thing, you know. People who, the people that hurt you most are the ones that you love. I don't know why, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. Can I write something on this? Or do I need to go to my account to do that? But yeah, people who love you most are the ones that hurt you the most. I guess we have a certain expectation of that person. Um, yeah, I guess we have a certain expectation. You see, expectation is what hurts. So you expect something. Okay, put it this way. Say it's Valentine's Day and you have a boyfriend and you're like, ooh, I'm going to get flowers and chocolates. You're going to go on a date today because it's Valentine's Day, and you made it up in your head. You build it up in your head. You build it up, and you create this massive thing about you know, receiving gifts and going on a date. And then when it doesn't happen, you're hurt because it's an expectation. Because if you didn't expect anything, right, and nothing happened, then it'll be like, okay, whatever. But if something happened, you're like, oh, okay, whatever. But when you have that expectation now that what you want to happen is going to happen, and when it doesn't happen, you cry and you feel hurt and you're sad and lonely. It's the expectation, you know? It's the expectation that hurts the most because we build it up in our head and we create this, I guess, fantasy would be moment you want to happen and it doesn't happen. Yeah, the expectation is what hurts the most. So I limit my expectation of people. I do. So if it doesn't happen, I'm not hurt. I just accept it that humans are humans and humans doesn't surprise me. And we have a thing too where I guess we don't communicate. Remember, you know, of all the species on this earth, I'm calling man a species at this moment. Men cannot read minds. They cannot take a hint. Right? They cannot take a hint to save their lives. So how you think he's going to know what you want if you don't talk to him? You have to talk. You have to say what you want. You know, why we have expectations when going in a relationship, why we humans should expect things. You have expectation is fine, you know, because you want to go into a relationship to know that you'll be loved, you'll be safe, you'll be protected. You know, you will have great moments. You laugh together, you'll ramp, play. No one expects, okay, no one holds an expectation that, okay, me and my boyfriend going to cuss tomorrow. We're going to curse tomorrow. We're going to fight tomorrow. No. I don't mean fight like fist fight, okay? No abuse around here. Like cursing each other, like arguing back and forth. No one expect that. No one ever expects it, you know? But we anticipate the good things. We're humans. We do that. And yeah, a part of, I guess, expectation, when we expect things, is like we're looking forward to the good moments or what it can be. So some of us, we watch too many romance movies, and then we think that real life is like that all the time, but real life isn't like movies all the time. There are some moments in movies that happen in real life, but you can't expect your life to be, ooh, a whole movie, a whole romance novel. I've read a lot of romance novels, and life is not like that, okay? 50 Shades of Grey. I read all of those books, and life is not like that. Life isn't like that. There may be one-off moments, and you have some crazy things happening. Sure. Yeah. But you can expect things. But don't be hurt if it doesn't happen, but we should learn to communicate. When men pick up hints, we need little more details from women. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Men cannot read minds. Men cannot take hints. Okay, I'm learning from. I'm speaking from experience here. Men cannot take hints. Men do not do hints. Men need details. They need to know. Men cannot read minds. Okay, so you going there staring at your boyfriend and thinking that he knows what is going on in your head. He doesn't. Believe me, he doesn't. He's there thinking about the cow jump over the moon. He does not know what you're saying. So you should go ahead and say what you want. When you say it, when you tell your boyfriend what you want and he doesn't do it, he cannot say that you did not tell him. So you have all right to be angry and upset then. That's just my take on it. Just say what you want. It's communication. Like I said, I think on Monday or whenever, communication is the biggest thing in relationships, right? You think that in whatever relationship, romantic, platonic, it doesn't matter. Communication is important. We think that people can read our minds, and they can't. And people normally say finance, money, break up relationships, or I don't think so. I think the lack of communication ruins everything. Because if you're having money issues and you don't communicate, right? If you're having some issue and you don't talk, it all leads back to communication. Everything leads back to communication. You have money, you decide not to touch it, something comes up, one person don't tell one person, and they just go in the money and take out stuff, right? They go in the money and take out all of it, spend it on whatever. The other person find out about it after the fact, it's a problem. It all comes back to communication. Try it, try communicating effectively. Say what you want, say it with your chest. Don't be boastful now or puffed up and angry and things. Just sit in a calm tone. Watch your tone and your facial expression. I'm still working on my facial expression. But it's possible. Communicate properly, effectively, and so much things would be better, Why you think men don't pick up hints? What are men lacking in the hint department? It's just I just think it's how men are wired, okay? It's how men are made, how they were made or raised, grown. Men aren't the smartest in life. when it comes to relationship. Some men, and they're not, some people just don't pick up hints. They may take the wrong thing, the wrong idea may come across. So just say what you mean, you know? And men too. Just say what you mean to women. Well, you tend to do it, and women tend to, I guess, think you mean something else. So women should just listen. That's the thing, you know. There's an issue with women also. Some of us think that when a man says one thing, he means something else. And that's the thing. Sometimes men do communicate, but women don't listen. And they think whatever the man says, he means something else. The man can tell you 9 ways from Sunday that he doesn't want you, but you hear, not right now. You want me tomorrow. You want me next week. Or you don't want me in this moment, this very second, but the next second you're going to want me. I don't know how the human brain works, but yeah. I don't know. But the human brain is weird. Humans are weird. And yeah, just the facts of life. I think why women throw out hints, they are experts in that department. Because I think that men can read hints. They don't want to say what they should say. So they think that if they give hints, the man might pick up on it. But I say, just say what you mean, you know? Just say it. Because, yeah, you're just wasting time, honestly, on who is doing this, who is doing that. Just say it. Just say it. It's not hard, you know? I can't bother with him. Sometimes I do it, and sometimes I just say what I want because I can't bother. Because he's not figuring it out, and I'm just there staring at him, and he's there staring at me because he have no idea what I'm talking about. Because I'm not talking exactly. Well, I'm talking, but I'm not communicating effectively. So we're both just there, and all I have to do is just say it. Yeah, that's what I think. Da, 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 da. This was a good chat. This was good. But yeah, this was a good chat. A little fun little life today. Why women throw out a lot of body language? Ah, I don't know, you know. I think women just naturally have a lot of attitude. Cause before I speak, before I utter a word, my face will say what I want to say, or say it before I even say it. Like it's just a form of communication, you know. Body language is a form of communication. So I guess before one cuss you out and tell you about your parts, our body will just tell you what she mean. She just shake up her shake up herself, or just cut her eye, or just speed off, stamp off, you know. It's very disrespectful when you're talking to somebody and they walk off. So, but I'm like, I don't know, mate. I don't know. It's just a form of communication, though. When I guess sometimes words aren't enough to say what you mean. Ah, what's this? This is nice. When, why, how, no. Why is she on my page? I don't even follow her. Weird. But I don't know. Alright, Sheldon, take care. Have a good day at work. And be good. Be kind. See ya. Still on this dress thing, you know. Well, I think it was that I have a wedding coming up this month, right? My friend's getting married. I bought 2 dresses. The first one, I didn't like it. It looks like a slip or something that you wear when you lounge around your house on a Friday night. And then the second one, it's a beautiful dress. I feel beautiful in the dress, but it doesn't zip all the way up. And nobody wants to fix the dress, right? Nobody wants to alter the dress. I think a corset at the side would solve the problem. Nobody wants to do it. So I'm like, okay. The next step is to get a shapewear and put it on, and then zip it up and hope it zips, because otherwise there's nothing to wear, and I'm not spending my money on another dress. Apparently I can show this to my subscribers, right? It's the beach. Well, I'm not there at the moment, but someone is. Jamaica has beautiful beaches, and I guess this would be the end of the island there, the west end. So yeah, I can be many things. Oh, I want to sleep, but I have work. Life is lifing. Alright, I'm going to film this video, right? I think everyone has answered. I have like all these messages, right? Yeah, but it's a lot of messages. I guess I'll do a Q&A. I think I posted it on my did I post it on my YouTube community, so you can ask me whatever you want to ask me? I don't remember. If I didn't, I'll go and do it now. And then yeah, and then I'll see what's what. Yeah, I'm filming this week, mate. Filming this week. Last chance to ask or say anything. Again, it is anonymous. It is anonymous, right? I won't know who sent these. I won't. So see, it's there now on my community post with the links. You just click the link and ask whatever you want and say whatever you want, and I'll get it. I won't know who sent it, but I'll respond to you to your question on the YouTube video that I'll film this week, maybe tomorrow, and I'll upload it maybe sometime and you can see it. I don't know. You can go ahead and comment. Say what you think. Is this close to my hair? No, it's not. My hair is still a bit yellowish, but it's closer to white than it is to yellow. So if I bleach it again, it should be white, right? Maybe. So I have 3 minutes to go before lunch ends. Da 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 da. Jasper Sawyer posted. No, he did not. It's a blue. Oh, it's up. What's it called? I don't remember. What is it called? What's month? We're in October, and oh right, it's Vlogtober. I can't do Vlogtober. If I was on my feet, if I was walking with on my 2 legs, I would probably do Vlogtober. But I'm not walking to be able to do Vlogtober. There's a lot of things that goes into filming, and being on 2 crutches is already hard to film. So I wanted to do Vlogtober, but what I'm doing instead is to go live. That's my Vlogtober thing. It's to go live every day. So yes, it is Vlogtober, you know. It is Vlogtober. Don't pay me any mind. But I'm just here. It's October. Came up with all these names. Two days ago was what? Yeah, the Tuesday. Ooh, sorry. You know, I wish and I pray that you have a wonderful rest of your day. I pray that you will be happy and blessed and loved, and that you have all that you desire eventually, you know. I pray that for you, that you'll be a good person to yourself and to others, and you'll be kind, caring, and loving. I wish that for you and everyone around you. And it's time for me to go because my lunchtime is up. Then I'll wash up the place later. Do take care. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for joining my life on this Vlogtober mission of mine. Do take care. Toodles. Bye. I love you for free. Bye.